Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you makeup that I have FOMO over. Alright, so in case you don't know, FOMO is the fear of missing out, and I got this video idea from Smoky Glow, and I will link her original video down below. I thought it was a really interesting idea for a video because a lot of times we do like a anti-haul wish list type video, but FOMO is real, and I know it sounds crazy, but there are products that... So quickly before we jump into this, if you're curious as to what's on my face, I just filmed a video testing out some new makeups. I will link that for you above and down below. So the first product that gives me FOMO is anything coming from Rare Beauty. Yes, I know everyone has done tons of reviews on it, but it is so new that, you know, you kind of wish you had it to review it so you were part of the cool kids group. Like, I really do think that their blushes are the product that interests me the most. So the Rare Beauty blushes from Selena Gomez, I definitely have FOMO over, but as you can see, I do not have. And the majority of these products are probably going to be high-end products because I do not spend money on high-end products unless I can get an extreme discount, whether that's like through Ulta points, there's a sale, or I can find it at TJ Maxx for cheaper. Another product is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I don't know why, but for some reason when I see people reviewing that foundation, I think, yeah, I wish I had that foundation to review. I wish I could try it. I wish I could be like, look, this is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. But unfortunately, I am not going to spend $40 on a foundation, so that is a product that I have FOMO over. Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. I mean, who doesn't have FOMO over those, right? Other products that I have FOMO over are like the Charlotte Tilbury, the contour ones. And a lot of these things I do think I've talked about before, probably in wish list videos. But they're just products that I see and I'm like, I feel like I'm going to miss out. And I don't know why that is. Why do I feel like I'm going to miss out? It's just makeup. I think it's the first initial hype that I have fear of missing out on. Like, I want to find that thing that I'm going to be like the first to jump on it, and then that kind of will boost my YouTube channel to allow me to potentially get monetized, because I do these videos because I like them and it gives me an outlet, and it's an avenue of creativity for me, and it allows me to play with makeup, which is something I love. But who wouldn't love to have the perk of getting paid to do something that you enjoy? So that for me, I think, is a part of what stems my FOMO. Let me look here. I'm actually just scrolling the the Sephora website. Oh, another product that gives me FOMO that I still haven't tried is the original Laura Mercier powder. I've never tried it. I still feel like I'm missing out, even though it's not something new. It's more of a cult classic, but it's a cult classic that I don't have. And so yeah, I do have FOMO over that. Oh, another product is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. That is another cult classic that I have never tried that I feel like I'm missing out. There's a lot of cult classics that I've never tried that give me FOMO versus a lot of the newer stuff that I feel like I'm missing out on. The Fenty cream bronzers, absolute FOMO over that. The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, everybody raves about it. In fact, I have stuff in my collection that I had FOMO over. For instance, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder. Had FOMO, so I got it. The Fenty bronzer. Oh my gosh, the Hoola bronzer. Who did not have FOMO over this Hoola bronzer? And this came in like a packet of 5 mini size products from Benefit. Oh my gosh, the Hoola bronzer. Had FOMO over that. I thought, if I don't get that, I am going to miss out on something big. And the reality is, it's makeup. I didn't miss out on anything. The Fenty Shady Biz bronzer. How to get that, even if it is in a mini. That is one thing. A lot of my high-end products, that if I just have to have it, I get in a mini. The NARS Extreme Climax mascara. It's down there for me to test out because everybody's like, oh yeah, NARS Extreme, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, you sold me on the hype. So yeah, I had to get that. This ColourPop bronzer, honestly, was another one that I had FOMO over, this Coconut Beach shade. It was sold out for so long, and I was like, oh, I have to get my hands on it. The Kat Von D, wow, I'm really easily influenced, aren't I? The Kat Von D contour shade in Sombre. Had to have it. The Misha BB cream that Jessica Braun always talks about, FOMO. Even the Butter Bronzer had FOMO over it. I was like, if I don't get that in the original shade, I'm going to miss out. There is something spectacular about this that I just must have. All right, let me see. What other products right now are giving me FOMO? Like new products, not stuff that I already gave in and bought. Oh, the Beauty Blender. Who else has FOMO over the Beauty Blender? I don't know why this $20 sponge is so spectacular, but boy, oh boy, do I feel like there has to be some reason this is so amazing. And I have not tried it, so I am missing out on the amazing. This is going to pounce my face into pure perfection. It's just a Beauty Blender, but I have like this little feeling inside of me that says, yes, you are missing out. Okay, remember last year when they released the Hourglass Ghost Edit palette, whatever that was? Oh my gosh, that gave me such FOMO. I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, but I'm like, I cannot spend $60 on this one palette with 6 products in it. I just can't, but oh, I had such bad FOMO over that. Still do now. Nude sticks, I really want to try something from them. I have FOMO over that brand. Natasha Denona, again, like the Bloom Cheek palette, the Bronze Face palette, like just those 4-pan palettes from Natasha Denona totally give me FOMO. I'm like, oh, I need it. I need it to feel included, and I don't. But that's how I feel. That's how my heart feels. Oh, and like the Benefit blush bronzer and highlight palette, like I think it's usually like a 5 or a 6 pan. Those give me FOMO every time they release one. And I'm like, girl, you have a bunch of those. You do not need that. But still, I look at it and I'm like, but I do. Oh, another product that gave me FOMO was the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer, which I ended up finding at TJ Maxx. Unfortunately, it was in the shade Bronze, not Baked. So it was in the shade Too Dark, but I still had to buy it because I'm like, if I leave here without that, because I got it in the full size for $10. So the full size for $10 was less than the mini size you can get from Sephora for $15. So I'm like, I have to have it. I just have to. It's here. It's $10. If I walk out of here without it, I'm gonna regret it. Oh, I'm really into complexion products, so just be forewarned. The Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer, don't ask me why, I have FOMO over that. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh man, I want to try it. I want to try it, but I don't want to spend $30 on it. But yeah, I definitely have FOMO over that. Oh, and then the Charlotte Tilbury little paint pots, like in Marie Antoinette, have FOMO over that. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh, another product that gave me FOMO was the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and then I got it and I didn't like it, so that's sad. That's probably the worst. It's almost like meeting, I think maybe Smokey Glow said this, it's almost like meeting a celebrity. Like, you build up this idea in your mind and then you're let down and then you're sad, because it's almost like you would rather have kept that idea versus being let down and being sad, if that makes any sense. So like, there's a lot of makeup where I'm like building it up in my mind and then I get it and I'm like, oh man, that was not as fabulous as I always thought. That's how I felt about the Milk Makeup Grip Primer. Oh, another product that always has given me FOMO is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, but I wanted to try the illuminating one. I don't know why. Like, even when I swatched it in store and I actually have one shade of the just original IT Cosmetics CC Cream, it was too dark for me. So I don't know why in my mind I'm like, I have to try the illuminating one. But that's one that I feel like if I don't try, I'm missing out on something like spectacular. But I don't. Oh, the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. Total FOMO over that product because everybody was using it, everybody was loving it, everybody was like trying to find cheaper dupes for it, but that's definitely a product that I felt like I was missing out on because everybody was reviewing it and everybody was liking it, and it was one that I was like, man, I am missing out on something so fun. Wow, this is really revealing a lot about me and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, So for concealer, one that has always given me FOMO has definitely been the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I happened to purchase in a small size, and I was kind of disappointed by it. But I never really was one to jump on the Tarte Shape Tape bandwagon, because I heard like from a lot of reviews that for me and my skin it'd probably be too dry. But then you hear about the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and that one gave me FOMO for so long. The Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, I want to try that so bad. Like, I actually tried a corrector under my eyes today in this video, and it did not work out very well. So I keep trying to find products to substitute for this Becca one, but everybody talks about how good it is. And I'm like, I am missing out on this product that could solve all my problems. So that's definitely another one that I have FOMO over. I don't really know if there's any other concealers per se that I have FOMO over. Oh, the Huda Beauty Contour, that product, total FOMO over that. Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, because it's supposed to be like the really expensive Chanel Dior one, and then ColourPop came out with one, but the shade just doesn't look right. Even the shade for Fair just doesn't look like it's gonna be right. It looks too yellow. So that's probably something that I have had FOMO over. All right, and so that is just kind of a quick video about some of the makeup products that have either given me FOMO and I succumbed to it and purchased, or products that I look at today that still give me FOMO, that I feel like for some reason I am missing out on this spectacular experience because I don't have this product in my collection. So I'm going to go seek some therapy now and get some help for whatever this feeling is that I have. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe. Let me know down below what products give you FOMO. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.